I couldn't believe that the hospital was letting us go with this baby because I didn't know what the heck we were doing. So that was just so scary. My name is Maria Tway, and I am 44 years old. And I was 32 when I had my first child, and I now have 3 children. When I was pregnant with my first child, I was finishing up my master's thesis from Florida State University, and we had been married for 4 years before I got pregnant, and we were so excited, so ready to have our first baby, and the pregnancy was fine. I think the first trimester, I remember, wasn't too bad. I just remember being really tired, more than I've ever been. So that was an adjustment, just having to just lay down and actually take care of myself. And she was born on time, just about. And then I went into labor for about 11 hours. And then during that time, we started to go into complications. I was showing signs of distress along with the baby, so they had to proceed with a cesarean section. But it all went fine. I recovered well. I just remember that first night, I don't think I got any sleep. So it was a big eye-opener. I remember thinking that, just because there was so much to learn. I remember thinking when we were getting ready to go, I couldn't believe that the hospital was letting us go with this baby because I didn't know what the heck we were doing. So that was just so scary. And then fortunately my parents were nearby, so my mom came every day, which was a big help, but it was also kind of stressful. And one of the big adjustments was trying to figure out this new schedule with the baby, just trying to figure out what the baby needed, and trying to go along with it. You know, I don't think I ever got so comfortable because I felt like I was always trying to figure it out. You know, like if the baby wasn't, you know, if Ari wasn't wet or needed her diapers changed, she was hungry or sleepy. So it was trying to determine that in like every few hours, and at the same time trying to get some rest as well. I think about a month was when I started to feel a little more comfortable, but I remember that first week was just a big blur. But yeah, after about a month, I started getting into the groove of things and trying to get into a schedule. And then trying to, it was a learning process for both the baby and I. You know, like the baby had to learn how to feed, and I had to learn how to feed the baby. You know, like that was a big deal. You didn't think of it at the time until you're actually, you know, there and you're trying to feed your baby. Just those little details you don't think about, you know, when you're getting ready to for the baby to come. You read all these books, but it's not until you have your baby and you're there in the moment that it's like, okay, what do I need to do, and how do I get through this? I think what could have helped me early on was knowing that I wasn't alone, and I did feel alone, those first maybe 2-3 weeks. And it wasn't so much that I didn't feel like I could go to somebody, it was feeling like as you're learning your own baby's, personality, nobody can tell you, who this baby is. It's up to you. It's your job to know who this child is and what he or she needs at that time. So that feeling of not being alone would have been nice to hear from your friends and family, like, even though they're there, like, we're here to help you, to actually hear it and to know that they've been through it or had that similar feeling. I felt I was ready, like I had been working on my thesis for quite a while, just gathering up my data. And so I didn't feel like it was on hold. I just felt like this was the next step for me in my life, and I was ready for it. And I knew that I was going to finish, my master's. I didn't doubt it, but I felt like I was ready to start a family. I would say that those first few days, weeks may feel overwhelming, just because there's so much to take in, but you'll get through it. You're not alone. Take each moment as it comes, and I think what is overwhelming is the feeling of when you meet your child and you feel so much love, and at the same time you feel like it's my responsibility to raise this child, and I don't want to do it wrong. Like, that's quite a bit of weight to take on. But at the same time, just know that your child is going to be okay. They just need the love. They just need to be fed and clothed, and they just need their sleep. It's just those early stages that are a little rough, just because both parent and child are getting adjusted to each other, but it'll pass, and the baby grows up so fast. Just try to enjoy each moment, and that feeling of being overwhelmed will pass too. I think I said it before, but it would be humbling. I think the whole process of getting pregnant, going through the pregnancy, and then finally meeting your child is like a gift. So to be given that gift is truly humbling, to be able to watch your child grow and just wish the world for them. It's bigger than you and I, so that would be my word. I'm humbled every day, just in moments when you realize this person is in your life, and you're just blessed.
Yeah.
My name is Maria Tway, and my word is humbling.